Thank you for doing this. We're thrilled to have you, and the floor is yours, sir. You're the smart guy, so take it away.
Well, we'll try to live up to that one. The first thing, we'll see if I'm smart enough to be able to share my screen, and we'll go from there.
There you go.
So I assume we're good on that one. Great. Well, thanks, everyone. Yeah, Chris Pizzurro, SVP Global Sales and Marketing at Canoe. Yeah, just want to take 5 minutes of your time to first give you an update on where we are with video on demand dynamic ad insertion. Nice to hear that flexibility is the drinking word of the day, that by definition, dynamic ad insertion on VOD is flexible, right? That's what the dynamic ad insertion part is. And then, as John mentioned, I do want to let you know about a couple new initiatives that are happening on the platform. One being about enabling programmatic for VOD, and the second about work we've been doing around addressable TV. So first of all, just to do a level set for those of you who may not be all that familiar with Canoe or our platform, basically we talk about enabling MVPD VOD. So that's a TV network or an MVPD inserting advertising onto TV network shows on MVPD's VOD platforms. So from the left-hand side here, say you're on Comcast X1 set-top box, you go to the VOD menu, you look at ABC, you pick Modern Family, the hamburger ad plays out. All of that is going through the Canoe ecosystem behind the scenes. And we do that not only for set-top box VOD, but as that MVPD platforms go off the set-top box to IP set-top boxes and to tablets and laptops, our technology follows that service. So for today, we enable over 95 TV networks to utilize that capability. So everyone from your A&E networks all the way down to your Walt Disney Company and large and small networks in between. And when we're doing that work, our platform is across Cox, Comcast, Spectrum, and Frontier. So again, to just dimensionalize that for you, if you're any one of your campaigns that you may be running through any of those networks plays out across this footprint. So just how that schematically works, you brands that are here, you're talking to your agencies. Let's say they're going to NBC and you're going to do a buy across linear NBC and now Peacock, and also NBC might include MVPD VOD on that buy. And when that campaign goes into Freewheel or Google Ad Manager or whatever their mechanism is, that talks to Canoe, and we make sure that everything, all of your ads are playing out on the platform correctly. So we've been doing this for quite a long time. Now VOD seems to be a category when you talk about Hulu and Roku and all of the CTV, OTV stuff. When we started doing this, most people did not even know how to spell VOD. So that was way back in 2012. And as you can see, just massive growth in the platform. And again, to this date, you or your companies or brands have basically bought this inventory, direct sales from the networks themselves as they package that in. So that's where we've been. The new news is that we are now enabling 2 programmatic marketplaces in pilots for our national VOD footprint in Q4. These will just be launching in a matter of weeks in pilot form, but we've been working on them for a good 1.5 years and feel we're just about stable to take this to market. So for our programmers that utilize Freewheel, Freewheel has a programmatic marketplace that they're starting to launch. So for our TV networks that use Freewheel, they'll be able to tap inventory and work that within that programmatic marketplace. And for TV networks that use Google Ad Manager, we are enabling the folks at Beachfront for their marketplace. And again, this is in pilot form, but that will be coming to market within the coming weeks. The second initiative that I just wanted to tell you about for a minute here is also On Addressability, which was launched at Cannes in 2019. and its goal is to deliver scalable and sustainable addressable TV solutions that maximize TV. So essentially, some of you may have heard for years and years and years of, just like it was going to be the year of mobile, there's going to be the year of addressable TV. Well, On Addressability is finally trying to do that. And so Canoe's role in that is to be the technical enabler for On Addressability. So now if you want to use linear TV or VOD to reach, left-handed bike riders, we are enabling that to happen on our platform. So here too, we have some pilots that are starting. So for this year, we are just trying to identify the systems and processes that will allow us to scale this. And the pilot objectives is that on VOD and on linear addressable, that we will have 2 networks. And it was announced earlier this year, in fact, in Media Post, that AMC and Discovery are our 2 pilot networks. Utilizing 2 tech stacks. Again, we'll work with the folks at Freewheel and at Google, and have this play out across at least 3 of our distributors across Comcast, Cox, and Charter. So the implementation, which again, we're starting to launch this, we will have pilots up by the end of the year, reach over 35 million households in VOD, 23 million for linear addressable. We will be able to run campaigns that are both SASO and MASO, so one advertiser with multiple creatives, or just multiple advertisers. We will do this in a privacy compliant way. We will be partnering with LiveRamp for the pilots, and we'll have to take this full circle and be able to report back, and also trying to attach any third-party attribution to campaigns that are run. So where we want to take this in the coming year is that in 2021, that we can really do commercialize all addressability across all of those 95 TV networks that you saw in the Canoe footprint in the coming year, grow the footprint beyond just our pilot distributors, so hopefully take that to Frontier and many others. Continue to grow out the OA segment vendors, so in addition to LiveRamp, bring on Experian, or perhaps some data sets you brands and agencies have within your footprint, and coordinate with other industry initiatives. For instance, folks have asked us to talk with the connected TV folks at OR so that we could run a segment across both. So there's efficiencies there, and we'll see if we can make that happen. And of course, work with the cross-platform measurement vendors in having discussions with Comcast, with ComScore, and Nielsen, of course. So really a quick run through. Hopefully that was 5 minutes, but again, video on demand, the flexibility of VOD, the promise of programmatic, and working on addressable TV for y'all. Any questions, please just reach out to me at chris.pizzurro@canoe.ventures. There's my phone, and hope that was informative of you, and always great to talk to the Media Post audience. Thank you.
Hey, you bet, Chris. Thank you.